Hi guys, Captain TigerLily here, and we are back with more of Beacon Pines, and we have to go find Tish and Iggy. We need their help. We are on the quest line where Rollo got enlarged somehow. He's now giant. He's older. Methinks he got like injected or splashed with the goop that ages everything. That seems to be anti-aging on Sharper Valentine for some reason, but whatever. I don't know what he used, but it doesn't seem to be the same thing. But yeah, so we still technically have the core group together because Beck is now a part of the group. We're enlisting her mom, one of her moms. We've enlisted, well, Rollo's gonna try to enlist his sister and her friend. And then I gotta go enlist Iggy, Tish, and Jeff, I believe, which makes sense. It makes sense. And make sure I don't spill my drink. Okay. So let's, before we get started too far into this video, hit the like button down below. Hit the subscribe button if you guys want to see more videos from me. Hit the notification bell, that way you guys will know when new videos go live. And of course, share the video around to anybody you think might enjoy watching me play through Beacon Pines. This has been so much fun to play, honestly. Like, I have not had this much fun with a like visual novel style game, like just playing through the story and trying to uncover what's happening, since Doki Doki Literature Club, okay? And when I tell you that I enjoyed the crap out of Doki Doki Literature Club, I mean it. And honestly, I'm enjoying this, I think, probably slightly more. I really am. I absolutely love this. So anyway, if you guys do want to get the next video, access to the next video early, that link is down below. Hit the join button and the next video should already be up as of you guys watching this. I try to do that with all of those for when people do want to become members, and of course that's never ever gonna be like I'm gonna paywall any of my like main videos or anything like that. If I'm doing like a special thing that might be paywalled, but not my normal content, not my normal games, not my normal stuff, we're not doing that. We may do like, if I'm doing specialty videos, they may be like up a month early or a couple weeks early for members, but you know, main gameplay stuff is going to be like about a week before for members kind of thing, if not just a few days kind of thing. But you know, some people like to do that to get early access so they can watch like if they're close to the end of a playlist. But anyway, we've got things to do. All right, let's go find... Oh. Can we go? We gotta go find Tish and... I gotta go find Tish and Iggy. I don't know where they'd be. Can I go inside the coffee shop now? I don't think I've actually been able to go inside the coffee shop the whole time. Can I do that? I don't know. What about the diner? Guess Miss Fratelli's getting ready for the festival. Well, that's not helpful. Dawn, do you know where Iggy and Tish are? I can't find them. Oh, well, hey, Jeff. Hey, Jeff. What can I do you for? Well, I know how much you hate Perennial Harvest. Hate's a strong word. Oh, sorry, I didn't say it was the wrong word. Exactly, Jeff. Gotcha. So we're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
You see, I knew you kids were all right. Great, so you'll help?
The joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. But give me one good reason I should risk my hide aiding and abetting you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Junk. Yeah, what of it? Sorry, I got more junk than a king has copper. Ain't interested. Okay.
Luca wasn't ready to give up so easily. He shouted out again.
Fight. Fight! I've done enough fighting for one lifetime. More than my share of losing. Time's gonna hang up the gloves. Well, dang it. What's the answer? Shit? Shit. Yeah, it's all shit. I still ain't helping. Ain't that some shit? Oh my god. Is it hide? Hide.
Jeff's brow perked up.
What'd you say? Go ahead and hide then.
Sensing some traction,
Ooh.
Luca carried on with vigor.
Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you will about old Jeff, and they all do, but you'll never hear him say he hid from nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
What was it you kids needed? Hell yeah. Some sort of disguise. I got just the thing. And while we're at it, that crate should come in handy. That ain't gonna be free, you know. I'm thinking 5 bags of sour gob should cover it. Put it on my tab.
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Done. Swing by first thing in the morning. Hell yeah, we got Jeff. Sweet. Are Tisha and Iggy in the library? No. Oh, why aren't we enlisting? Why are we enlisting her help? Like, oh, man, that'd be great though. Can we go into non-creeds? I don't think so. I don't know that I would want to anyway. Aha! Hey Tish, look who it is. Luca, are you here to try and tickle us to death again? Look, just hear me out.
Iggy raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
We're listening. Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of shit to each other.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. But lately life has been kind of strange, you know?
Iggy considered the point.
Things have been weird around here. So I'm offering a truce and asking for your help. What do you say we... pull our hostilities. At least for now. Pull? We don't pull away from nothing. Buzz off. Okay, so that was the wrong choice.
Luca knew they'd need Iggy and Tish to pull this off. He tried again.
Giant bags of shit. Yep.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
Lately that's been kind of strange.
Iggy considered the point.
So I'm offering a truce and asking for your help. What do you say we break our hostilities? At least for now. We do like breaking things. Even if a truce means less breaking things. What if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break stuff? Go on. I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
My, Luca Van Horn, I'm impressed. After this is all done, maybe you and Tish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime.
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Fine. But not because we want to see your crappy treehouse. We just like to cause chaos.
With a quick nod, Luca was off.
Sweet. We did it. Do you hear that, Tish?
Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He invites us to hang out at the
A
treehouse.
single tear ran down Tish's cheek.
I never expected this day to come. How wonderful.
Chapter 7.
Wonder what kind of distraction they're gonna do.
Into the hive. A good heist
All right, here we go.
requires preparation. And thorough preparation takes time.
Valid.
Something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. We're locked and loaded on my end.
We got Mama!
And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help.
Dang,
He
okay.
stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention.
Valid.
Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach Perennial Harvest. The outfit provided by
boy.
Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence.
Well, Rolo's got that in abundance, I'd say.
Rollo took a few vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
Stay calm, Rolo. You can do this. Got your delivery here. Delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about a delivery. One moment. I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery scheduled for this morning. Right.
He had to think quick.
Because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. I suppose we can leave this one off the records. They're inside the trunk, aren't they? Our harvest awaits and such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
Here we go. Our harvest awaits. Package here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything about... Yeah, this is a need-to-know kind of thing. I'll just check...
He stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete this
Rollo
form...
interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late... Well, it's your funeral. I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again?
Rollo panicked.
Our harvest awaits. Sir? That is a restricted area. Excuse me, sir. Our harvest awaits. Ready to light the candle, Tish? Yup. Suck on this, pretty ol' ham fist. What was
The
that?
distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I got a job to
The
do.
clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
I should check on that noise. Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already. Okay, okay. Well done, you two. Whew. That was close. Yep. Our harvest awaits. Hey, I figured when in doubt, stick with the classics. Well, that was a close one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. All right, everyone knows what to do. Yep, deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with Beck, in case you need some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. Okay. That's odd. Not even any cups for the water. Weird. Is this the right way? Hallway to nowhere. What's going on here? It's a labyrinth, and I don't like that. Weird. Whole place just feels fake. But of all things, a fake plant? Right? Okay, this is where we came in. So if we go up this way now, and then we go this way. Solomon?
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Luca? What are you doing here? It's a long story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I am most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and... Were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how'd you know? They brought me here and locked me up. When they were distracted, I ran. Dang. Okay, you should stick with me. We've got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
We? Yeah, Rollo and Beck are headed to deep engineering. Oh, thank heavens you found me. We gotta get out of here. We can't leave just yet. But they'll catch us again. I gotta do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? I'm not. I just need to get into that office. Now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. It was just down this way.
Luca happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequences. Oh, here it is. So it is. Pretty lucky I ran into you, or else I might have missed it. Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electric lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like
Luca
that.
smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. Oh, Mama's got a plan. I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it. I knew he'd like it.
She mined a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Howdy. Good afternoon.
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
How'd you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before somebody spots us. Not great.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
Rollo, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel here. Great timing. We're stuck at a locked door marked 24601. Need you to get us through. What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friends, Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely, you don't have a way to get around the password.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets. The screen blinked to
Yeah.
life. Columns of green numbers
That
glowed
sounds
on a
about
black
right.
background.
Well, how did you just guess that? Oh, it's this absurd password Rollo heard when he was down here before. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the founder uses such a basic password. Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple? These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves. Yeah, true.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
He knows. Oh God, Rollo. Or not Rollo, Luca. Your powers of deduction are impressive. As impressive as your
Luca
luck.
quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Rollo, I think this should do it. Bingo bango, doors open. Luca, you never fail to impress. What is that slippery lout even doing down here? We have a friend whose mom is in trouble here. We're here to get her out. I see. Oh, Luca, I think we're close. The next door is marked 13806.
Once again, Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Maybe this one opens the lock. Crap, we got company. Luca, must go faster. One sec, I can't think with all this
He quickly
noise.
skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is. Go, go, go. Curse these fumbling hands. My apologies, Luca. Don't beat yourself up. I know you were just trying to help. Uh-oh, the clipboards. No. Aw, man. No water cups. Rollo. Dude, now's not the time. You can have your drink later. Rollo, are you okay? Rollo, come in.
Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms. They're
With
trapped.
self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Rollo, where are you? Are you okay? Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office. Roxy! Okay, you two rabble-rousers are coming with us. Nope. Oh, make a break for it! Did that little shit just kick me? Yeah. Because that wasn't Rollo, you dummy. Don't just stand there after them. Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fitz have him on a wild goose chase. I'm having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Rollo, how long do you think Roxy can distract him? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we got time. Entering Nellie's office now. Mom! Oh, honey, What did you do to your hair? I thought you'd be happy. I finally used the young chemist lab kit. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. That is a mark of a child well raised. We need to get you out of here. Who's your adult friend? Oh, I'm not an adult. Ever heard of a growth spurt? I've had more of a growth spew. No, that's not possible.
Nellie leaned over to examine his teeth.
Substantial banding on the enamel of the molars, consistent with tempest liquamine exposure. Is that what you call the gunk they forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no. They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom, what the hell is going on in this place? I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. A novel chemical compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they called the Source. They named it tempest liquamine. It pulls energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. It was the secret to Valentine's fertilizer. They harvested the source, infusing small amounts of tempest liquamine into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time, but it led to complications. The foul harvest. Perennial harvest came in to clean up the mess, to succeed where Valentine failed, but tempest liquamine is rebellious. You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. So the more you try to force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists. Yeah. I can relate to that. You would, Beck. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott, harnessing tempest liquamine to reliably manipulate an organism's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we achieve a successful result before today's harvest. But you didn't, right?
Nellie sighed.
You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They contained obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So I fixed them, and now I get to replace my entire wardrobe. I really am truly sorry. Meh. Most clothes were all hand-me-downs anyway. Sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I had considered the possibility. I even sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Mom, Dr. Prescott's dead. Kerr had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio. That's why we gotta get you out of here. Like now. Wait, the vial. I finally solved the chemical equation allowing direct control of aging. And Mr. Kerr picked it up just before you came in. All the more reason we gotta hightail it. Luca, we got Dr. Modwell. Heading your way now. Roger that. Be careful. Alright, everything's on track. And what's your plan for escape? We'll go over everything when they get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info. Yes, we can. Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard drink for a hard man. Wow, even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
I should just smother you right now. What? I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Don't be silly, you're no bother at all. Let's see what else this bad boy has on it. Security system, time card logs, payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
Just you wait. Huh? Oh, nothing. Uh-huh.
Luca tugged on each of the cabinets.
Dang, this must be some good stuff. They're all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as you suspected? No, it's because it's you. I'm gonna walk around this way. Looks like the founder was helping Kerr plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with a party? Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
It's still warm. He must have been in here recently. Yeah, he's standing right there. I'm really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon. You needn't worry about me. Well, I feel bad either way. We're gonna get you out of this, I promise.
With a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face. They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Lock it, lock it, lock it. Locked. That was close. When we left Nellie's office, it was swarming with clipboards. We barely got away. Did they follow you? Rolo. Before we start tossing blame around, is it possible someone ordered a pizza? Rolo, oh my god. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Definitely not pizza. What now? Don't look at me. I'm officially retired from the heisting business. Okay. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions. Let me think. Can someone watch the door? Of course. Everyone else huddle up. Oops. Yep. I think this little caper's gone on long enough. Solomon, no! Hush now, child. The adults are speaking. Dr. Modwell, a brief reintroduction is in order. We've never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child, the powerful and enigmatic founder. Sharper, the fallen progenitor who created this town. Perennial harvest, Valentine fertilizer, all connected by a single thread. Yours truly. But that's...
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Now you've got it. Tempest Liquamine, you discovered how to reverse the process.
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
Very good, Dr. Modwell. Very good. Although the discovery wasn't intentional.
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the effects went a little too far for my tastes. That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work. Which you did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial, please.
Kerr presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
Of course he did. May I present to you the eighth wonder
Before
of the...
he could finish, Rollo snatched the vial from Kerr's palm.
This stuff sounds pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool. You have no idea what you have in your hand. Actually, we do. You just did a whole evil villain monologue thingy about it.
Rollo casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Gosh, maybe I'll have a
Luca
taste.
jiggled the vial mockingly.
Seize him. Luca! Over here! Move another inch and I'll smash it.
She held it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear. Fine. Risk killing us all. Or if you're lucky, nothing happens. Then what? We capture you and grant you much less leniency.
He pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word, if you hand it over now, none of you will be harmed.
A deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there's only one way this ends.
She looked to Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
That's a good girl. Beck, no, don't do it. We can't trust that jerk. I'm sorry, he's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded. Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Mr. Kerr, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. But first, you have a speech to make. Trot out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. And to think, all this thanks to the effort of Mr. Van Horn. I don't understand. How is this all because of me? I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be a part of something great, but the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
But the universe has a funny way of correcting itself. By meddling with a force he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Well, that's my cue. After the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three keep post outside the door. Well, crap. Can't believe Beck sold us out like that. I'm not sure she had any other choice. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rollo, you just need time. Rollo, it's over. We lost.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sorry, Luca. Give me a minute to calm my mind. Oh. Hey. I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do. I know, it just... we were so close. I got a feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him. Time wounds all heals? Well, time seems like less of an issue for him now. Yeah. Luca, there's something you should know. After Mr. Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. A note hidden in a false drawer. What sort of note? Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was growing short, so he left behind a letter with the hope that it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Luca, I think they were meant for you. Why? What did it say? It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. There was an accident. She'd been exposed to extreme amounts of Tempest liquamine.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often at the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. I now believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work. And it cost him his life. That's a reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been? Where is she now?
A sudden explosion sounded from the hull.
Well...
Chapter 8. Comeuppance. Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground.
Oh boy.
Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone.
Oh no, what
Traded
happened?
for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo. With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through. It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
Fair enough. Gran, what are you doing here? Luca, what are you doing here? We're here to save Nellie. We're here to save Rollo. Hey, Miss Luca's Gran. That's awfully nice of you. But I'm fine. Oh no, what did they... Gran, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone. We got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We gotta stop him.
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No. Well, I guess that's it. We lost. I wouldn't be so sure about that.
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
Her chemical set! I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little... junk?
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes he drank his own cigar ash. How did you get ashes into the vial? Pretty easy to mess with the vial when it was already behind my back. Oh, that's sneaky. Well, it's a bad habit anyway. I always said bad habits are like 50-yard field goals. Huh? Hard to kick. Jesus. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Oh no. Oh my god. Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit.
As the last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed. Sharper Valentine was gone for good. His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines, a new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future.
It seems a little anticlimactic.
The end. Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit
I mean, yes,
gratifying.
but...
If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
Nah. So, is there anything else? Okay, that's... Okay, we still didn't do Chill Cop, which we may still have to, but we'll redo this one. With a little... I want to do Malice, and then I think Change is the last one.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
A little bit. Malice, the whiskey from his office? Yep, dude had an unfinished glass on his desk. Figured his grow juice could use a little hair of the dog. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Same shit. Oh. Well. That's what I call 80 proof 80 proof whiskey. Damn, dude. Okay.
The crowd gazed in stunned silence at the now empty stage. The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance. He was never seen around Beacon Pines, or anywhere else for that matter, again. Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh. First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him. The end. That was unexpected.
Yeah?
Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say? I'm only writing the damn thing.
Don't worry, I'm gonna do the other one. I think this is the right one. I just wanted to see what that one was first.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
What is it? Like pocket change? Your unlucky penny! Yeah, I popped it in the vial when no one was looking. What's that gonna do? No idea! That's the beauty of science. Now we observe. Alright.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Holy crap, he's a baby? Yeah, but he's still Sharper, right? What he was no longer matters. This is an innocent child. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do we do what Valentines always do. What must be done? I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for young Sharper. That would be a great help. Thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes. With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone, the show is over. You may leave now.
Epilogue. Beacon Pine's coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had, and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn. After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn, his mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Okay.
Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage.
Mom, I'm ready to go now. You go on without me. I'll meet you there. I got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. But now I enjoy it. Alright, I'll go say hi to Rollo first. Alright. I did not expect this to be... I think this is the actual ending. Which means we still have one other ending to go back to, but it's fine. Here, you and Rollo have big plans for that little treehouse. Yeah, it started getting crowded when we revoked the max capacity 1 Rollo 1 Luca rule. So we decided to expand. But at least we got some help with that. How's the internship at Nellie and Ilona's shop going? It's been great. Hoping it gets me into the School of Agriculture up at State. Also, Nellie said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rollo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt. I don't just mean grown, literally. This morning he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't tell him this, because it'll go to his head, but I'm really proud of that little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's just too dang proud to tell you. I know. Aww. Hey Gus, how's the tree planting going? Couldn't be better. I'm so grateful to Ilona and Nellie for helping me. I just wasn't built to be mayor. Too much bureaucracy. Gus, we finished cleaning the sidewalks. What's next?
When perennial harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Anyone with a knack for art can help paint the new offices. You can count on us. Looks like you really found your calling. I never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now this right here, this is something I can be proud of. Ah, we'll do that last. I want to talk to everybody first. See, you decided on a name. Yep, we had to clear out all that old stuff before putting on the final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official. I like it. It was actually Nellie's idea. There's still a lot of work to do, and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is, go slow and fix things. Amen to that. Okay, so I can't go that way. That's fine. Ah, stuck on the bridge. Ugh, got an itch. A little higher. Yup. A little lower. Yup. A little higher. Yup. I'm telling you, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Luca, there you are. Would you tell him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of the antenna redesign. Fine, fine. Iggy, just don't do anything drastic until we get back. Who, me? Tish, you're in charge while I'm gone. Yep. Oh no, you put Tish in charge? They'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. If you really want mission control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a bit. You're right. Lead the way. Okay, let's go get back. Young Mr. Van Horn. How's little Sharper doing? Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I. So we do a lot of strolling these days. Has he, you know, attempted to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination? Yeah. Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Modwell, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind was not developed enough to retain his previous memories. For all intents and purposes, this child is unmolded clay. Let's hope he stays nicer the second time around. That is the objective, yes. But really, all I can do is try and hope. 2 activities I am endeavoring to find less distasteful. I think you're doing a great job. And the whole town is ready to help out however we can. Can't wait to teach him how to throw a baseball.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
That would be acceptable. Aw, at least she's trying. Like, she's very standoffish, but you know what? She's trying. What's today's news that needs knowing? I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stirring rendition of The Iceman Cometh at the State Correctional Facility. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft. Yeah? I didn't know he was gonna go to prison, but you know what? Whatever.
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Is that your suitcase? That is 2 weeks of unencumbered tranquility. Excuse me, would you be so kind as to take my order? 2 weeks of sand, margaritas, and forgotten obligations. Excuse me, I'd love to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
Just as soon as the lunch rush ends, I'll be a feather on the wind. You're going on vacation? For the first time in years. And I've got you and your mom to thank. Why's that? She didn't tell you yet? You two are going to fill in for me at the diner while I'm gone. Just like old times. It's fine, I'll wait. Oh, bud. Alright, so there's that. Oh, Dawn! Glad you swung by. More follow-up questions for your story? Nope, I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. I'll send a draft of the story to the reporter in Capital City. And they offered me an internship. Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter. I don't know about that. Story about a phony corporation that picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mine shaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals. Sort of writes itself if you think about it. Just don't forget about us when you become a fancy big city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what sort of new trouble you got yourself into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over. We both know that's not true. What makes you say that? Call it reporter's intuition. Please tell me that means there's a Beacon Pines sequel. I need a Beacon Pines sequel after playing this game. Like, oh my god. Hey Luca, can you tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour? Sure thing. My dad's making me stock shelves for the summer. He said it builds character. I think he meant to say it builds calluses. Builds character. Yeah, it builds something alright. Oh boy. Tolliver! Luca, can I interest you in a delicious apple?
He playfully waggled an apple.
No thanks, just saying hello. Well, hello then. Mind telling your mom we need a crate of jam? Already? It's funny, I used to hide this stuff in the back. Terrified that someone would find out about our secret messages. Now everyone wants to get their hands on Eleanor Van Horn's famous spy jam. That's a title. Wow, back for seconds? If it's not too much trouble. For the longest time, I didn't understand the appeal of ice cream. It served no purpose, other than to be briefly enjoyed and then it's gone. But it's pretty tasty while it lasts. I'm inclined to agree. I love that. Alright, we gotta go to Beck's. Can we stop by the library? See our librarian friend? We can.
Over the school year, Kato and Bert had become close friends.
Woo! But did you know that when they covered up the source, they found a new species of fungus? Yep, and they're studying it in the new labs. Did you know that Beacon Pines is now the smallest town in the county? Yeah, close to the population before Perennial Harvest moved in.
It typically went on like this for quite some time.
Not a bad thing. You know what? Since we're in here, we'll talk to everybody.
Luca peeked over Piper's shoulder. Laid stealthily inside a large volume of mathematics was the first issue of Hank Atomic.
Piper, are you really Hank Atomic? Do you mind not telling anyone? I kind of got a reputation to uphold. Oh, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Just about every kid in town reads Hank Atomic. Honestly, I'm excited for you. What I'd give to start over fresh. To experience it again for the first time. Guess that's the downside of finishing something nice. At least now I can enjoy it again through you. Promise to tell me about it as you go? Sure thing. Aww! We making all kinds of new friends. Luca's gonna be like the most popular kid in school now. Can't believe it's over. Yeah, the town really is turning a new leaf. The town? I was talking about Hank Atomic. I just finished the last issue. How was it? It's great as always. Hank finally returned to Earth. But I just feel weird now. Weird can be cool. Just means you're ready for something new. Any suggestions? We could ask Miss Hatch about what she's always reading. She seems to really enjoy it. Huh, maybe I'll do that. Oh, you're gonna get this kid into romance novels. Not a bad thing, honestly, though. Like, hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. Did you want to come with me? Even after everything I did, you still...
Mr. Nuncreed shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Well, you're always invited. I'd bet he'd love to hear from you. I'll visit Walt in my own time. You run along now. What is happening over here?
With Perennial Harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Come one, come all. No one's too big, no one's too small. For Jeff's wild ride.
Well, maybe not completely unused.
Just one piece of candy for the ride of your life. Who's next? Me, 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 me. You know what? I'm glad that Jeff's got something to do, honestly. He deserves it. Guess what? Yesterday I saw a Dynastus Titius. And that's good? It's great! I haven't spotted one of those in years. At this rate, Beacon Pines is going to become the bug capital of the county. I don't know if that's a good thing. Can we go up here? Okay. I just wanted to see if there's more stuff up here that we haven't come across yet. I mean, at least all the leakage is gone. So that's a plus. Probably for the best. We don't need all them gross green chemicals around. Beck! I have news I think you'll enjoy. This morning I unpacked my last box. You're officially moved in? It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion. That sounds an awful lot like putting down roots. I guess I decided this place is root-worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. I do have to warn you, most years aren't gonna be as interesting as this one. I think I'll manage. Ready? Before we go, there's a bit of surprise. Oh, we like surprises. My mom's prepared this tree especially for you. They didn't have to do that. It wasn't just them. It's about just about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. It should do okay in the cold of old Beacon Pines and thrive as things warm up. That's perfect. Okay, when we're ready, we gotta take Jeff's wild ride to go to Beacon Pines. To go to old Beacon Pines, of course. Here we go. Ah, you got it. Now that's a good looking tree. Being a special occasion, whatnot, this ride's on the house. You're gonna want to hang on tight to that little tree. There's gotta be some OSHA violations in that.
I think this is it. The end I've been waiting for. Honestly, I'd begun to lose hope of ever finding it. But then you came along. I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending, I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
Okay. Done. A good little tree. The best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks for everything. I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everybody keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. I always said the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. I feel like a dang cello. Well, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. I know. You don't even have to say it. You two make an awesome pair. Excuse me? We're a trio now? Yep. Thanks. There's just one thing missing now that you're a part of the group. Missing? Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank Atomic. Oh, God. I won't be long. We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found the perfect way to start our summer. Oh, boy. You got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud. I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad? Not a night goes by that I don't. You ever afraid that you're gonna forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice? No, because so much of him lives on in you. He loved that old tree, but I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you two a moment. Hey, Dad. Dr. Modwell says that over the next few years this place should warm up. So you want it to be so cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you, you. If you wouldn't have stood up to Sharper, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go. But that didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. Oh. I didn't know this was going to be so emotional. This was really good. I'm going to preface this by saying I'm not going to go through and finish that last pathway because that was a very emotional ending. And I really don't think I can like cap that off any other way. So, oh man, this is really good. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did because this was incredible. And to have such a small dev team for this was really, really good. Honestly, they did an amazing job. They really did. Honestly, Hiding Spot was the developer for this game, and they did such a good job. Honestly, they really did. And I do want to look and see if they have anything else that they've done, or if there's anything else by their publisher that did some cool stuff. So I will let you guys know once we get to the end of the credits if there is anything like that. But I really liked this story. I think this was really well done. It was fantastic. And I think that having that combination of really intense mystery and really, really just good, funny moments made this just so enjoyable for me. I absolutely loved this. And I hope that you guys enjoyed going through this adventure as much as I did. So we're going to let the Kickstarter backers roll here, and I'm going to skip over to the end with whatever happens after the credits. That was really, really good. I really liked that. I wonder, is there more we can do? Okay, we could go back and do this story again if we wanted to, but I think I'm going to leave it as it is because the only other option that we have, honestly, is the chill, because everything else we've pretty much done. Like, that was it. So literally the only other one we could do is the chill one here, and I think that might get us another branch. But even then, like, we did so much. So the right answer was this one. Wow. I really loved this though. This was so good. And I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. This was amazing. I did look, but I didn't see any other that were specifically by the developer that were like upcoming, that were in the same vein, and there were a couple by the publisher that looked very similar that I might be checking out in the future, but I will let you guys know when that's going to happen. So, what's coming up next after this? Let me pull up my Steam and I will tell you what our next games are going to be. So, first and foremost, we are going to be playing through at least 2 more of the Cube Escape Collection games. We are going to be playing Harvey's Box, and I can't remember the other one after that. Let me look. It's Harvey's Box, and let me see. The next one after that is Case 23. So we're going to do Harvey's Box and Case 23, and then we will be playing a little game called Bulb Boy, which was a suggestion from Josh, which it'll be interesting to see what that one's all about. I have no clue what to expect, but I'm excited to jump into it. And then after Bulb Boy, I decided we were going to do another fun, what seems like cozy game. And we are going to be playing Witchy Business. So I'm going to have my own little witchcraft shop, and we're going to have a good time with that one. So we're going to try out Witchy Business and see how that one is. I don't know if there's like a really long story to that one or not, or if it's just very much like a open-ended kind of thing, but we will be playing Witchy Business and I'm excited for that. But anyway, if you guys liked this video and you guys enjoyed this playthrough of Beacon Pines and you enjoyed the story, hit the like button down below. Hit the subscribe button if you guys do want to see more videos from me. Hit the notification bell if you guys want to get notified when new videos go live. And share the video around to anybody you think might enjoy watching me play through Beacon Pines. So what I said at the beginning obviously was a little bit of a fib, just a teensy bit, because obviously I didn't know we were going to be ending the video, or the game in this video, but I'm probably going to go back on my own and finish off that one quest line, or that one divergent line, just to see how it ends. But I think this is where our playthrough is going to be. So we're only having one divergent ending that's not going to show up. But that'll be for you guys to discover if you want to play it for yourself. Speaking of which, the link to Beacon Pines is going to be down in the description if you guys want to play this for yourselves. Hit the join button down below if you guys do want to get early access to videos in the future. And I'm going to leave my full playlist of Beacon Pines down below me here on the screen if you guys want to watch from the beginning. So, that being said, I'm Captain TigerLily, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye!